Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia and today we are going to be doing our savings tracker. I feel like I've been filming a bunch of videos back to back, so I keep saying the intro and it sounds so weird saying it over and over, but let's go ahead and set up our savings tracker. We already set up our variable income and our monthly budget for May together, and it should be in a previous video if you guys are interested in seeing those set up. The planner that I have with me is an Erin Condren monthly planner. This is in the color blends design. I have to change this cover, but I just reorganized the office and I actually am not sure where I put them. So hopefully by the next video or one of the future videos, I'll have them figured out, or I'll have found it and changed it. But we are setting up the savings tracker in this video. This is actually a new video that I'm kind of doing, like, in a sense where I'm separating it, because I normally don't separate this video. I tend to always just do it along with my monthly budget, but those videos have gotten so long because I feel like I'm so much more chatty now. So I figured I might as well split it up so it's easier for me to get the videos up. But look at how cute this whiteout is. It's like a little milk carton. I got this from Amazon. I have not used it yet, so like I bought it because it's cute, but the whiteout is actually a little opaque. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera or not, but I just got it because it was really cute. Not a good thing to buy just because it's cute, but I mean, I couldn't help it. But all right, we're setting up our savings tracker. I don't even remember what we were talking about. Oh, that's right. So yes, we are separating this out because these savings tracker videos, because I've been like sharing more of the categories and our savings goals and all that with you guys, I figured that separating it out is kind of like better. So the video is not going to be like super long, and I'm able to like edit it and get it up a lot faster. So yeah, and this is like a special place for us to talk about all the different savings things, because well, I can't say too much. Let's just leave it at that. But yes, for May, and I also want to separate out the savings category same as last time. I really like the lining of things that we've been doing. So we're going to put this little closing strip down here so that looks good. And then I'm a little stuffy right now. I don't think it's because I have a cold, but I definitely do think it's because of allergies. But I can't take allergies because I'm currently breastfeeding. So apparently if I take allergy medication, it's going to dry up my supply, and I don't want that to happen. So we're using this last thin washi strip from the sheet, and we are going to put this in the middle down here to close off this spread. I really wanted to use this picnic design because May just reminds me of like going out and having picnics, and I really do hope to be able to, like, on a really nice day, not too hot time of day, to take our daughter out on a picnic. I think it'll be so much fun because the little stinker she's, oh my gosh, she's so cute, but she's such a pain in the butt. But yes, we're laying down these dots down here because this is where I kind of map out all the different categories that we have. But I'll definitely talk about this more in a few. But meanwhile, this savings tracker is specifically for our long-term savings, not our short-term savings. If you guys are familiar with our budget, if you guys are familiar with the budget videos, the short-term savings is like stuff that I always, like, every month I always at least do one transfer. But the long-term savings, these sheets are also done. The long-term savings is more so for, like, I used to call it like our safe, because it's just, we don't touch it. It's definitely a habit that over time grew. I've always been really good with not touching money ever since I was little, because, like, I don't know, like, my mother used to give me $2 as an allowance every single week. And $2, of course, back then you could buy like 8 bags of hot Cheetos. So I always, of course, would be tempted to buy it so I could eat it in class and like hide it in my book bag. But I always was really good with saving the funds. It's just like a kind of like a collecting thing. I think that's what it was like, but I don't know. But in general, my point is like I was always really good with savings, so that's why when I put money in savings, I try not to ever touch it. Like unless it's something where we plan for the savings to go somewhere, like a vacation or like buying a new car, down payment for a house, or paying like a huge debt all at once, something extravagant like that, we try not to ever touch it. So because of that, I tend to have I don't know what it is, but it's like a feeling of once money's in here, I can never take it out ever. And that's not the truth. Like I can always take it out and just withdraw it, and it'll take a couple days to get into our accounts. But it's just like a mental thing that I developed over time for sure. But I had a couple of you guys ask questions about like how to start saving and everything like that. Honestly, I wish there was something for me to do while I did this so you guys aren't just staring at this. Okay, I had to stop real quick because I wanted to start writing down the categories while I'm talking, so it's not just like staring at nothing, I guess. But what was I saying? Oh, that's right. So a few of you guys have asked me about how to start savings and where to start. Honestly, the thing is, it's just starting small. I used to work at a financial institution, and what I used to see is that people would want to save, and it's absolutely amazing, right? Like, I think savings is definitely something that everybody should try to practice. It just gives you ease of mind, and it's nice to be able to have a cushion and just know that you have something, even no matter how small it is, to catch you if something happens. But whenever that would happen, when people would save, they would just save way too much. Like they would just dive right in and just rip it all off and just save like a bunch of money when they're first starting out. And it's very tempting and it's very difficult because when we used to start savings like hardcore, we did the same thing where we would jump and save like a butt ton because we were so excited. We were just so ready for it. We were just like, we're gonna save. But because of doing that, we would end up having to touch the savings and take money out because we just saved too much. It's really just starting small. It's just $5 here, $10 here, $20, 50, 100. It's just slowly accumulating and getting comfortable whatever set amount you're putting in, and don't touch it. That's just my biggest thing, is just don't touch it. Because once you develop a habit of not touching your savings, it definitely makes it easier to not be tempted by it, because you start getting a high on seeing it grow, and you start feeling really good, really proud to see it slowly grow. So that's just how we started. Of course, everybody's different. We have friends that just like don't budget at all and they're able to save everything. I'm just like, how? Like, I wish I was like that. Because for us, if we don't budget, all of our money just goes into a black hole and it's just never to be found. So that's kind of why budgeting for us is just a must, and it makes me feel good. It makes me relieve stress over thinking about numbers and money and future like cost and everything like that. To each their own for sure, but that's how we started saving, and that's like the things that helped us out a lot. But of course, I am not an expert. Everybody is different. What works for me might not work for you. That's just me talking, really, because I feel like I've been very chatty in these videos lately. Okay, I literally said that I was going to write down these categories, but I've only written down Savopoly. So let's just get into the video because it's already 10 minutes. So some of you guys are probably like, be quiet, please, and just get into it. So let me just get started. Okay, so for our savings tracker, this is what we use to track our long-term savings. We have the date, whatever account it is, because we used to track multiple saving accounts in here. But now, because I have all of the funds split up into different categories, I use this now to track different categories instead. For example, I used to track Ally and then Capital One, but now I track Savopoly and then emergency funds and then like our goal for a new car, like things like that in here. Of course, then we have amounts, then we have our description of it, and then the end balance, because I like to know what the ending balance is for the account. I'm so stuffy, so if that bothers you guys, I'm so sorry. But our first category that we have this whole thing split up into is for Savopoly. And the reason why I split it up is just because like I like to have certain categories or certain goals. If you guys have watched my budget videos, you guys will probably know I like to split everything up, like our cash envelopes, our like day-to-day expenses, our safety funds, our bills. Like I like to have everything categorized so I know exactly where everything is going. So same with our savings tracker. It's really nice to have this split up. And with Ally, you're able to have 10 different buckets. It's in the same exact account, but you're able to split it up into different buckets so you can categorize and organize it more. Of course, you don't have to have Ally. Like if you don't want to, you could do like your savings account and just split it up and just total it all up, and that should be the balance of the account. But this is just what works for us over here. So first one we have is Saveopoly. In this one, the balance, what is the balance of this account actually? So for Saveopoly, in total, what we left with for the month of April is $1,143.04. We don't have a goal, so I'm gonna put NA for the goal since we're just trying to save as much as we can. So of course, that's also NA for the percentage that we're at to achieve that goal. But the amount in here is, what was it again? $1,143.04. So that's pretty nice for it being May. Then the next category we have is emergencies. And then right here, our goal is going to be $12,500 that we're goaling ourselves to get to for our emergency funds. And where we got that number is we're just trying to save for 3 months worth of emergencies. This is our emergencies for 2023 that we set up together. I have videos as well setting all of our 2023 spreads together, but we are trying to save for our 3 months of emergency funds. Of course, our goal is to definitely get to like 6 years. 6 years. Okay, I wish 6 years, but 6 months eventually. But I wanted to just start off smaller, so if we don't achieve the 6 months one, I'm not like bummed out about it. So we're aiming for our 3 months of emergencies. So that's where we got the $12,500 from. So currently in this account, we have $8,550.12. And then if the percentage to this is we're at 68%. And that is 68% to achieve the goal. Oh my god, I'm so stuffy right now. I might have to go to sleep after this video. I feel like I've been saying that in every single video because I've been filming so late. I don't know if like this being stuffy is gonna bother you guys. But yeah, let's try to move on and get through this. The next category we have is beads category. This one, we don't have a goal for this either, since it's just like whatever we're able to save for her. And the amount in here is currently $1,243.04. The reason why is because I ended up putting $100 in there. I don't know if I ever like marked it. That's why like I want to do this video, because I'm gonna start like really changing things up for our savings tracker, so that is to come. But we put $100 in here because a family member gave her a red envelope that had 100, so I just wanted to put that in there for her. And then of course there is NA for the percentage to goal, since there is no goal set currently. Next we have the pups category. This is for like medical stuff or anything outside, for emergencies in a sense. And the goal for this is, what is the goal for this? The goal for this is $1,500 for them, for both of them. And we are at 100% of the goal, which means the amount in here is at $1,500, which is amazing. That's at least one category that has hit goal. Next, we have our home category. This one, I think like we're going to end up changing down the line because we have a new goal to try to have a down payment for our home in the next 3 years, 3 or 4 years. But right now, the goal for this is $12,500. So we'll have to like figure this out. Not anytime soon, because that's too much for me right now. So maybe like later in the year we'll figure this out and come up with a new number together. But we have $2,000 in here currently, and that is at 13% of this goal. We love our home right now, of course, but like the area that we're in, I think we want to move to a different area and have that be our forever home, because right now we're kind of far away from a lot of things. But of course, we'll definitely talk about a budget and everything next time. Next one is vehicle. We do want another car just in case Dustin is lucky enough to get another job. I don't want to be at home with our baby and not have a vehicle if something happens. We do want to eventually figure something out for a new car, but the only thing is I feel like vehicles right now and interest and stuff is just so expensive, so I don't know what's going to happen with that. I have to do a little bit more research and look into it. But again, if that changes, of course, I'll be talking about that with you guys in these videos too. But right now the goal for this is $25,000, and the reason why is because if we pay down a lot, then we'll be able to have a low monthly payment. And the reason why it's this much is because we really want a big car, enough to fit like a family of 5 and our pups and stuff. And we also are planning to get a new car, because I feel like every time we have ran through like 4 used cars, and something was always ended up being wrong with them, and it'll end up costing money to fix it. So we just do new cars because our luck with used is just not, I don't know. We've got it from dealerships, we got it from CarMax, Dustin's mom tried to hook him up too with a couple of friends. Like, it just doesn't work out. But the amount in here currently is $2,500. Next, we have vacations. I think we have another family vacations, like with Dustin's whole family later in the year. Oh, you know what we need to start saving for? I'm probably going to start putting funds in Bean's account. Is her 1-year birthday. I'll probably put it in sinking funds because it's in like 6 months. I'm gonna put it in sinking funds, so I'll talk to you guys about that then. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys about that then. So for vacations, our goal is at $5,000, and right now in here we have $1,500 because we went on vacation not too long ago. So this is the amount in here, and I have no idea what's wrong with my handwriting. And then for this, we're at 30% to our goal. Last but not least, I have an other category, and this is what for right now, I keep private because I'm sharing a little bit at a time. That is what this savings looks like, and that is what our other categories look like. That is what our spread looks like over here. So that is actually going to be it for this video. I feel like it was like a long video for it being just a spread, but I think it has to do with mostly of me like talking so much. Let me know if you guys like these type of videos, or if you want me to kind of mush it back together with the monthly budget setup videos, or if you guys like this video, is there anything that you guys want me to like talk about specifically? I don't know, I'm still just talking over here, but thank you guys so much as always for tuning in. I hope that you guys liked this video, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.